Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the complete NCERT Class 11 Computer Science syllabus. Let's take a look at each chapter and its sections to get a clear picture of what you will be learning. Let's get started. Chapter 1, Computer System, where you will understand the fundamentals of computing, starting with Introduction to Computer System, then Evolution of Computer, followed by Computer Memory, next Data Transfer between Memory and CPU, then Microprocessors, followed by Data and Information, next Software, and finally Operating System. Moving on to Chapter 2, Encoding Schemes and Number System, which focuses on data representation and number system. This chapter has the following sections: Introduction, then Number System, and finally conversion between number systems. So moving further, Chapter 3, which is Emerging Trends, where you will explore cutting-edge technologies. The sections include Introduction, then Artificial Intelligence, followed by Big Data, then Internet of Things, IoT, next Cloud Computing, then Grid Computing, and finally you will be learning blockchains. Moving to Chapter 4, which is Introduction to Problem Solving, which teaches systematic approaches to solve computational problems. The sections are Introduction, then Steps for Problem Solving, followed by Algorithm, then Representational of Algorithms, next Flow of Control, then Verifying Algorithms, followed by Comparison of Algorithm, then Coding, and finally you will be learning Decomposition. Moving to Chapter 5, which is getting started with Python, which helps you dive into coding using Python programming language. So this chapter has the following sections, starting with Introduction to Python, then Python keywords, followed by identifiers, then variables, next commands, followed by everything is an object, then data types, next operators, then expressions, followed by statement, then input and output, next type conversion, and finally debugging. Moving to Chapter 6, Flow Control, where you will learn about controlling the flow of your program. So this chapter has the following sections: Introduction, then Selection, followed by Indentation, next Repetition, then Break and Continue statement, and finally Nested Loops. Moving on to Chapter 7, which is Functions, which covers creating and using functions in Python. The sections include Introduction, then Functions, followed by User-defined functions, then Scope of a variable, and finally Python standard library. Moving on to Chapter 8, Strings, which dives into handling text data, and the sections are Introduction, then Strings, followed by String operations, then Traversing a string, next String methods and built-in functions, and finally handling strings. Moving to Chapter 9, List, where you will master managing lists in Python. And the sections include Introduction to Lists, then List of operations, followed by Traversing a list, then List methods and built-in functions, next nested list, then Copying list, followed by List of arguments to function, and finally list manipulation. Moving on to Chapter 10, which is Tuples and Dictionaries, where you will explore advanced data structures. The section are Introduction to Tuples, then tuple operations, followed by tuple methods and built-in functions, next tuple assignment, then nested tuples, followed by tuple handling, then Introduction to Dictionaries, followed by dictionaries are mutable, next dictionary operations, then traversing a dictionary, followed by dictionary methods and built-in functions, and finally manipulating dictionaries. Moving on to Chapter 11, Societal Impact, which explores technology's impact on society. The sections include Introduction, then Digital Footprints, followed by Digital Society and Netizen, next Data Protection, then Cybercrime, followed by Indian Information Technology Act, IT Act, and finally Impact on Health. So that's pretty much for the syllabus. So we have covered all chapters, ensuring you get a clear roadmap for the entire year. To enroll, call us at +919566266696. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. So we'll be keep posting new videos that will be helpful to your kids and to you. Thank you then. Bye-bye.